I exist. Oh, I have been doing a horrible, horrible job of going live lately. Hopefully everyone's been having a lovely week so far. I have just been, I don't know what it is. I think I might just be a wee bit burnt out again. To be fair, I live in a perpetual state of burnout. How you doing, Comark? I hope you're keeping well, my friend. Yeah, we're just had a bit of a busy week, to be honest. I mean, work's just, I'm in a bit of a transition phase with that, so I'm applying for a lot of other jobs, seeing what's coming up and where we're at, which is, it is pretty exhausting. Training a bunch of new staff that are going to be taking over my role and everyone else's, which is bleh. And we actually got our rescue dog today. So we've adopted Audrey. She is a lovely little, she looks like a beagle crossed with something, but they're not really sure what. She's 13, so she's a little bit older than I thought she was. But she is a sweetie pie. Very busy this week. Tonight's your only time off. Hey, well, fingers crossed you can put your feet up and relax her at least for a little bit there, Comac. Nothing worse than absolutely going full throttle all the time. So make sure you take some time to yourself. Make sure you practice good relaxation and refreshments and drink water and stuff. Bah, says I with a big old bottle of cola because I'm terrible. Oh, weekend's busy too. Oof. That's gonna suck. But you'll get through. You will make it, my friend. You'll survive. Just about. Hey, well. But yeah, so I've been wanting to, I've been playing a bit of Palworld in the background, and I've just been wanting to make a bit of progress, but I don't want to leave the streams like sort of on a, well, fuck it, we gave up. But equally, I do kind of want to take a bit of a break from streaming it until the 1.0 update comes out. Japanese students visiting, only person with a slight idea of language, so they put you in everything. Damn, son. That's what you get for being a weeb. Weeb. Their guide to the city I don't know. Oh, God, that's always going to be fun. I just love it when people go, well, you kind of have semi sort of a skill. You are now the de facto lead in this, and you will be the point of contact, responsible person, and who will blame if it all goes horribly, horribly wrong. Have fun with that. Oh, well, they don't make our lives easy, do they? But still, should be a fun experience. You'll get to meet a few people and hopefully learn a few bits yourself as well. So might be a weird day if you too, but oh goodness me. Oh god, because my work placement is sort of coming to an end. They did like a little award ceremony, and I was voted man who needs a nap. You're either a weeb or a womanizer because the group is 20. Komuk, you are not leading a Japanese harem around fucking France. Oh god. But no, it should be fun. Just, hit the tourist destinations, find some good walking maps and things. I assume that there's like a list of pre-planned activities as well, so hopefully it's not too mad. But my god, sometimes they do like to do some very strange things and get people doing bizarre stuff. Ooh, right, where was I? So, hopping back on in. So I've actually spent a few days just grinding the Terraria dungeon, so we can do a quick blitz through of that. Because I wanted to get some loot, and to be fair, we actually got quite a lot of very good things. Oh, just need to climb that. So I've changed the base around a bit. Only promise tomorrow your professor asked if you could help with greeting them informally. Ooh. Well, as long as you don't say anything completely ridiculous, you should be okay. Got some legendary bloops, so we got the Terra Prisma tier 4, Night Glow tier 4, I got loads of those and I hate the Night Glow. Vortex Beta and the Terra Blade, so we need some Predator cores for that actually. Will tell me that actually would be the only one in my group going. Oh god. Just sprung it on you. Surprise, motherfucker! But no, the Terraria dungeon is actually really straightforward. They've reduced the cooldown time for it, so you can just keep dipping in. It's a lot easier to farm the blueprints than it used to be. Because last time I played it was just as the Terraria update was dropped. And it had like the full hour cooldown, which meant that a lot of the blueprints were shit. We'll give it a quick run. Got a couple of rare pals. Let's fish up these greens before I go, because they're going to have nice skills. Whee! Fishing is overpowered in this game. Come on, fish. Oh, there we go, now it's interested. Oh, it's after an 8 to 6 day of class. So they're getting you to do it in the evening? Feels like a really weird time to send you out with a group to show them the city. I thought that would have been like a daytime thing. Serpent Terror, what do you have? King of the Waves, that's not the worst, because he can swim, and that'll just give him a lot of movement speed on the water. It's still pretty early in the season as well, so like it's going to be dark by the time you're out. Not the best experience for a blessing, but whatever the unis decided to plan. Are you interested in them, or are you miles away? They're miles away, aren't they? Scared this is a trap. It's a trap! Admiral Snack Bar. Gonna catch a fish, gonna catch a big one, gonna eat the fish, I'll do it with my face hole. It's another Serpent Terror. Demon God is nice. The big thing with these is you get like some really rare items in master fishing spots. So like, even if you're not necessarily going to use the pals, the items they drop, pretty bloody nice. You can get like quite rare blueprints and things. Yeah, no, you should be alright. It's just going to be a bit of a faff from the sounds of it. But it's a good job you're one cool dude. So, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. It's fine! Oop. Come on, fish. To be fair, I do need to try and get some decent swimmers. Because I do have some pretty good pals. I've just been pulling a couple out of the global pal box. Cozy! Hello! Currently styling your mustache for tomorrow as well. You know, you got to get that tash looking perfect for the ladies. How you doing, Cozy? Hopefully you're feeling a bit better. So the Terraria dungeon, we'll run it on foot. We'll run it on foot. It's the same layout every time. So once you know the dungeon, you can really just blitz through. Oh, game audio is doubling. Let me have a look and see what's doing that. Let's have a nosy. That should just be coming through. And let me have a look at OBS, see what it's doing. Yeah, it's doing the game capture and the stream audio. It keeps bloody resetting me audio settings. It's driving me up the wall in a minute. Oh, and I've turned my audio off for myself as well doing that. Let me put that back on. Whoa! Oh god, I got my Ring of Mercy on. Means I'm not going to kill anything with that. So, yeah, I've been running the Terraria dungeon, so we've got the fucking Terra Prisma and the Vortex Beta from Terraria, which are very good weapons, actually. Like, the ammo conservation on the Vortex Beater is awesome, and it doesn't actually have a magazine, so you just fire until you're out of bullets, which is pretty sexy. So you go into the dungeon and there's like green slimes from Terraria and the Terraria trees and some like demon eyes. Actually, they did a decent job of like translating it into a 3D environment, which I think is nice. There's a Lucky in here. Oh, it's a Lucky Herbal. Let's put our Ring of Mercy back on because we might catch that. And actually, if I go for... let me combat one. Come on, combat mode. So Yakumo, I've got 4 of them in my party at the minute because Yakumo has an ability that lets the things you encounter have the same passive as it. So it's kind of like Synchronize, encouraging Pokemon to have like similar stats to the one you're using. This is just a fucking mess though. What is going on here? Land so I can put you in the ball, you dick. There we go. So if I take my ring off, my Terra Prisma Swords are going to like focus it first because they're stupid. There we go. Alright, got 1 passive. Let's take that ring back off. Let everything actually die. There we go. Lovely stuff. And if you want to explode, then go for it. It's a good puppy. Speaking of good puppies, we adopted a dog! So we now have Audrey in the house. She is 13 and she is precious. We've all just been sort of sitting together this evening, just chilling, and she's been very happy to just rest and relax, which has been awesome. Like, the adoption process went through really, really quickly. So a bit faster than we were expecting, to be honest. Like the Terraria pots, you can break them and there's like health in them. It's actually a really like fun little dungeon. It's just a shame they didn't add it to like the procedural generation style ones. But yeah, so Audrey's now with us. Spud's kinda getting used to her, but it might take another few days to be fair. I know when people are saying like the Terra Prism is essential for like fighting stuff, and I can see why now, because it's fucking busted. I don't even have to be near them. Yeah, you get a lot of Terraria blueprints, and they're all made with just hallowed bars, so you collect so many of those just running this dungeon. Again, once you kind of know what's happening in it, it's a very quick one to get through. I'm just going to get my Days of Mew out. Because at least when we're heading back down passageways, there's no point in me walking slow. Like, there's one of the underground houses. That skybox looks a bit shit. As in, it's completely flat and drawn up. Yeah, it's like the little Terraria houses when you approach them from the side, where they've got like the paintings and stuff, and like a little area with some chests and some traps. So I actually think this was a really good collab. It's a nice example of what collabs should be. I think the Ultra Kill one is a little bit more disappointing, just from the perspective of it's just like the armor and a couple of guns. We'll jump off there. I really like Dizzy Mew, actually. It's got a really nice passive where it increases its speed on... It says sand, but it's basically anything that isn't grass, which is really cool. But yeah, I've just sort of been not on properly for a little bit. I've got a bit of a busy week coming up at the end of this week, so tomorrow... if I can get the timings down, I'll be playing, I think it's American Truck Simulator with JC, Swede, and I think Pikachu plays as well. So I'll have a look and we'll just do some trucking. And then on Saturday, we've got Abiotic Factor, so again, we'll see if I'm streaming that or not. But I will be playing that with Peony and Code VT, possibly Jace. I wonder if there's anyone else. That might be it, to be fair. But we'll have a look and see, because it's going to be a fun one. I know I've got a couple of people wanting to do some other things, but I am a bit spent at the minute, so I might just try and call it there. Because I'm just tired. I love Doomwood Guild. It's exactly the same as regular Doomwood, but sometimes he poops out money. They're just so stupid looking. Look at their face. Who's eating? Is it the slimes making? Yeah, it's the slimes making that noise, just as they're squidgy. Fair enough. And we are wearing our Eye of Cthulhu mask. I don't like, I've got my eyeball mask because I killed the Eye of Cthulhu and it dropped its mask. And then I wore it. Ah! Sploosh. So we go through a little cave. And we go into a glowing mushroom biome from Terraria with the glowing mushroom trees. Oh my gosh! I know what, actually, some Gelroys, I want those. Workamo. I'm going to ride this tiny dog. And I'm going to put my ring back on, and I'm going to shoot these jellyfish. Oh, didn't mean to click that. Your dog is very cute. She is, and they are getting on surprisingly well. I'll say surprisingly well. We knew they were going to get on. But, yeah, so she came home today. So we are all best friends, and we've all just been hanging out and chilling this afternoon. Spud has definitely not been, well, she's not been super pleased. But she'll live. Yes? Is she feeling a bit antsy? Yeah, go for it. If you want, just take her for a look around the block. Because to be fair, all she's done is sleep this afternoon. So that there is Sartana taking Audrey for a little wander. Yes. Leica, who's definitely not shy, says hi. Sartana says hi. Oh, I'm going to take off my stupid ring. No, I can't. I've got no space for it. Ugh. Get off my finger. Whee! Then we go through the caves and... Oh, what's this? We're in the Hallow! Oh! Look at these slimy boys. And there's the swords. You can catch all of these guys and use them, which is cool. You sleep soundly now. Good. Good. And there's a boulder trap! Bomp! Oh, I need that. What the fuck have I got that I can just dump? A couple of shitty mushrooms. Don't need rough ammo. But hallowed plate mail schematic number 2. Secret room that would have a heart crystal in here, which will give you permanent extra life, which is why they've reduced the spawn rate of those completely. It used to be that they'd respawn every time in the dungeon, so you'd walk away with 200 health every time you beat the dungeon, and that was obviously a little bit overkill. There's just some Calamari Primos, and these little Icelands. I like these guys, they're very cute. Hey-hoo! Ooh, ooh. No, I really like them, I think they're very cute little pals. So we come down here, and there's another room to mine into, with another chest, and another boulder trap! Blarg! Hey servant, thank you for gathering your scrap. We need to grow the pile larger. Hope you're doing well tonight, my dude. And then up here we have the Eye! The Eye of Cthulhu! He's actually a really chunky boy, to be fair, for this point. I mean, I've got a good shield, so he just dies like that. I don't know why he gets blurred out when he explodes. But he can drop his mask at a low rate, and it's a really good helmet, so we're wearing it. I like my emu. They call Noom because they go fast. Ramen! Where's my ramen? Can't just have ramen and not fucking share it. That's fucking rude. Do not care about Celestial Sigil schematics. And we've got another low tier Terra Prisma. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick run of that and just like show off this particular dungeon because I think it's a really nice little collab. There is another part of the Terraria collab, but I'm in no position to start doing endgame raids. I'm pretty sure Moonlord raid is like endgame. But yeah, they changed it so this dungeon just resets after, what is it, 2.5 minutes after you kill the Eye of Cthulhu. So you can literally just run it, chill for a minute, and then run it. So you get fat stacks of blueprints now, which is pretty nice considering the fact that you want to really bulk them out, and they're still not like endgame. Some of the stuff that can be used in endgame is like the Vortex Beater and the Terra Prisma. So, because I mean the Terra Prisma just does its thing by itself, it's just free extra DPS. But the armors and stuff, they're alright. We've actually got a couple of extra blueprints. Spicy bulldog noodles, go for it. Spicy bulldog noodles, put some cheese on top. Maybe a little bit of spicy sausage. Can make another Hallowed Helmet schematic. We've already got 2, but that's one closer to a level 3 one. So I might keep running that at some point, because the helmets increase the damage of the various weapons from the dungeon. So there's a summoner, melee, ranged, and magic. So like, if I wanted to use the Night Glow, it would increase the damage of that. Personally, I don't want to use it. I think it's stinky and stupid. But yeah, so what am I going to do? I need to go and fight some bosses. You're all very welcome for that. Right, first off, we are going to go and slap Marcus, because we found his tower last time, and I didn't do anything with it. So, oh, dun 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 dun. Is that supply drop or meteorite? That is a meteorite. No, that was a supply drop. That's just me being blind then. Whee! Let's get free loot! Loot! Yeah, I've not got that stupid ring on, so we can just drop. Bam, 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 bam. What's in the box? Terrible armor, additional damage. That's nice, I'll take that. Permanent damage buffs, so our attack is at 164, one takes us up to 168, so that was not a small increase. That was actually quite a sexy increase. Let's at Guardians of the Wild Sky. I feel like I've heard the name and possibly watched a trailer, but my brain is just not registering it. I'll have to give it a look at some point. To be fair, I've still just been on a bit of a kick with this. Because I just enjoy the game. We'll be climbing up the mountain with our toes. We'll be climbing up the mountain with our toes. We'll be sucking on our toes and licking all our toes and dipping our toes in Nutella. What? Toes. Right, I want Combat Mo. Because he's got all the good passives and stuff. Not me, Nutella. It was just Teller before I dipped my toes in it. Then I added my nut. Serious moment. This is the police chief, man. Except he's super corrupt and steals pals and crimes and things. Smash? I like Valerian. Phalaris. Phalaris is a good pal. I'm riding my pigeon with aura. Legs just fucking kicked right up in the air. That's because his biceps are too powerful. Oh my god. Like, I know I'm like a bit over-leveled for this because of I've just been playing the game and fucking about. But I've not really done much in the desert, I've not done much in the north, I've not even done much in Sakurajima. Okay, dude. So, all that aura. Right, well that's at least unlocked some junk for me. I need to go back home and get my cold shirt so I'm not chilly. I'll have a chilly willy. A cold penis. The last thing you want is a cold penis. Oh, wait, no, I've got a shirt there. And I've got that one. Why am I wearing the shit one? Whatever. And now we're gonna go to No Man's Trail, because that's usually the first bit I discover in the north, which is really weird. Still need to head south and get the other one. I've just been coming up to this point, like mining the quartz nodes and then leaving. Oh, excuse you, sir. Alright, let me get my chicken. So, Desimu counts roads as sand. So its passive kicks in and it just absolutely fucking launches. As long as you can stay on the path. So, Palumba is one of the other mounts that has, like, terrain-reliant move speed buffs. But that only works on grass, which means it doesn't work once you start to get into the snow and things, whereas Desimu, as long as you're following the roads... Like, I'm not even sprinting at this point. Like, if I try and sprint, it becomes nearly uncontrollable. Whee! Oh, the messenger of love. It is indeed. No! Alright, there's that stupid tower. We don't have a flyer because I don't believe in flyers. Oh, hello. No, I do believe in flyers, I just... Never been a big fan of flyers in survival games. I think I've had these rants before where it's just like, I just feel like they stop you from really exploring the world and enjoying the terrain. So, where possible, I try to go with land mounts. Angie. Hey JC, how you doing, bubby? See, even in Ark, especially in Ark, I think that flying actually ruins Ark because it simultaneously means you don't have to travel, and I love the idea of taking a caravan of dinos. But then it also meant that the devs just went, fuck it, we'll not make it any of the areas actually just walkable. Because everyone's just going to fly over them. So it did ruin it a bit for me. I actually liked it in Aberration, where there was just like absolutely no flying. When you do get the equivalent, it's very late game. Yeah, Aberration was phenomenal. I tried playing a bit of Genesis and stuff, and it was alright. Like, I get what they were trying to do with the just giving you tech stuff, like, really early. But also, like, yeah. And I actually, it was ages before I even started trying to play on Extinction. Because my computer couldn't load it. I actually loaded it in once and my computer just absolutely freaked out. Shake my head, Sartana. What's broken now, JC? Not going to join us for trucks? That's tomorrow, isn't it? I want to join for trucks. Ah, I'm chilly. My nipples, they're freezing. And I actually want to try and catch one of these Cyberlex, because they just make high quality cloth. And I will be joining you for trucks. Depending on how the day goes, I'll just do some of the tutorial shit early on. That's a really nice one, but she doesn't have Olsen. What time is the trucking again? Just so I can make sure I'm like actually about, not working or doing something stupid. Because I do wish to go trucking. Because I give a truck. About 8 PM GMT. Hey, that works then. So yeah, I'll spend some time getting myself prepped and everything tomorrow, because I'll have a bit of time after work. Because what I'm doing at the moment is just training other staff. My actual job at the minute is just monitoring them until my work placement finishes, and then I'm going to another department. Nothing I do matters, so I'm just bored as fuck. So I might actually just truck while I'm supervising. That's a nice one with Cheery, because I can always add stuff. Terra Prisma is busted, and this is another reason why it is busted. I don't even have to go in this building. I'm just going to stand here and just... let's aggro some enemies. It's sort of stupid how to reflect on how to do stuff differently. It is what it is sometimes. Sometimes you just cock up. But yeah, I'm out here. My Terra Prisma is just clearing this dungeon, and I'm doing nothing. I don't even have to go in. What's up, baby bubba? Spud is a little bit upset about the whole "we have a dog" thing. Invited someone to call one server, had some wins. Were people being stinky butts? They triggered the Gimmighoul chest. Huh. Then why are they grumpy? Oh, fair enough. So it's just people not paying attention to the surroundings, or pretending they weren't able to see what's happening in the surroundings. I mean, it's shit, but I've seen it happen, so it's believable. People are dumb fucks. You like the person? Yeah, it's just... I know when playing Minecraft and stuff, some people are like, oh dear, I didn't realise that this was your entire build that I just looted 15 mending books from. It's like, what did you think it was? I've had arguments with friends about stuff like that in the past. The friendship will survive. Yeah. That's the important bit. For Hangu Christ, let's go with Mountamo. Because if he inherits the speed, he's good at transporting. Auto-modded Rippy and Kippy. It doesn't show up on my OBS. I've like put that down the bottom so I can keep an eye on both chats, but apparently not. God damn it. Oi, oi, who's this cheeky fucker? Oh, it's Big Dave. And it's actually Big Man Gaza. He has the best cheaty banter. And you'll never believe it, but he's gonna cry a lot. I don't fucking know. I'm tired. What's wrong with your ears, JC? Did they fall off? Oh no! It couldn't possibly be me being old man Gaza from down Weatherspoons. Fucking love Gaza. Gaza is a bloody legend.
She walked very nicely.
Did she?
Yeah.
Did she poop everywhere?
No, she just did wee-wees in the garden. We had a nice little walkie-woo.
Good.
She walked very nicely. She sat when we had to cross the road.
That's very good.
I had to encourage her too. So now she's had a chocolate chip bonio, which are not real chocolate chips.
Yeah, I know, they're the meaty chunks.
Yeah, I just have to tell your chat.
My chat's not going to assume you're fucking poisoning our new dog.
And she's had a filled a Kong with some treats.
Yep.
Has Spud been fed alongside the treats?
No, I'm literally going to do that now.
Lovely, because I just don't want her jumping up to, like, argue about the meat. We call gardens over here lawns. Well, you see, here we have lawns in gardens. What is going on with my input? What am I getting input lag? I don't know what the fuck just happened there. All I know is my Terra Prisma's disappeared. So we have like the garden, but the lawn is just the grass patch. See what they changed now the game's been out a while. So 1.0 is coming soon, so this is actually going to be my last stream for Palworld for a little bit. Just because I want to see sort of stream it fresh once the big update drops. Don't you fucking dare laser my moths. I got the wrong fucking dog, didn't I? Yeah. These are now very high quality running moths that I can't ride. What the fuck is wrong with me? Whee! But I am also shitting rainbows, so it could be worse. The garden is in the lawn. No! The lawn is the grass, and the garden is the garden where you do the gardening. That's just wrong. I may have to call the late Queen and tell her that everything is wrong, and she'll say nothing because she's fucking dead. Well, yeah, because you don't mow the garden, you mow the lawn. The lawn is the grass. You're not going to fucking mow your daisies. Well, you might. If you're a fucking goose. Fuck dem flowers.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, dem flowers try to fuck me every year. They put all their gross-ass plant cum up my nose and in my ears and in my eyes. And then I get allergies because I'm allergic to plant nut.
Yep.
Nut. Someone popping off fireworks. What the fuck? How preserved did the Queen's body get? Well, let's just say that she is currently a side of royal jerky. And I'm not talking about her being dried. I'm talking about the fact I'm just masturbating repeatedly over the dead Queen. I don't know if I could be arrested for that. Probably. This is the UK. But I'm also in Northern Ireland. Maybe I'm safe. Dang Irish! Can't say that. My wife is Irish. She's not my wife yet. Yet. Turns out nice rings cost money, and we ain't got lots of that spare at the moment, so it's on the old shopping list. A lot of Irish got drunk yesterday. See, in Northern Ireland, where, you know, big boy St. Patrick is from, because we live near enough to the mountain where he raised his sheep before he had to chase all the snakes from Northern Ireland. So it's a big mountain called Slemish, and not many people just get wankered for it. They might have a few drinks and climb Slemish, and that's kind of like the thing that's done. So it always weirds me out when you see, like, fucking Chicago, like, dyeing the rivers green and shit. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? The celebration of the day is about a guy fucking chasing snakes away. Did you ever hear about the UK cops threatening? Yeah. It was like, oh, well, you know, it said mean things on Twitter, so therefore, oh, you got a license for that language. And it's, stupid. There's some things that UK free speech stuff is okay on, but there are a lot of things that get done that are stupid or just really, really bad attempts to cover up what's actually happening. Like the whole online safety thing, it's just a fucking mask for mass surveillance, and they just don't seem to think that anyone understands. It's why I'm not really a conspiracy theorist, because the simple point is, I don't think there is any government or, like, major political leader at the moment that has the fucking brain to organise a conspiracy and actually execute it. I think they're all thick as shit. And while there may be ulterior motives and background things being done, there are very few people out there that would be able to actually do anything that fucking... Well, I'd rather they did it openly, just so that people could fucking say this is stupid, stop being bastards. Oh, I mean, I love the fucking the 4chan stuff where they're just like, have you considered going and fucking yourselves? You want a Wumpo? Well, you can't have one, you suck. Whee! Now we're gonna fight the original endgame boss. And I'm gonna probably just fucking dissolve them. Yeah, no. Like, the UK... I think a lot of countries, to be fair, these days need to recognise that they don't have the influence over other locations like they think they do. I think the current issue in Iran is a nice eye-opener for big mandate, like DT. I like to capture the merchants. Make some love to them. I like Shadowbeak, but it is... Shadowbeak's unfortunately another, like, is it a pal or a Pokemon? Who the fuck do I want to bring out for this one? I'll combat now again. And what me... Jesus Christ, this gun is too good. I mean, I can't see shit because of the explosions. The Terraria update really added some fucking overpowered items. Alright, come on then, Victor. Where is it? Kick. It's the rules, you've got to kick them when they've killed them. But that was busted. But then I can guarantee, if I go and try and fight Sire and Celine, I'm going to get my shit pushed in. That's what Lylene is. But yeah, that's the next tower. So, you know what, let's go in and just get my absolute fucking shit pushed in. Current Middle Eastern issue is the result of corporate Nepo baby man child. Yeah. It's the result of that and the fact that they are Well, they got minor success in Venezuela and thought that they were gonna continue that trend without knowing anything. It's also what happens when you put an ex-news reporter in as a Secretary of War. Like, what the fuck is that? What happened to, you know, Teddy Roosevelt? You know, speak softly, carry a big stick. Now, if you're gonna find a president to emulate fucking Big Boy Teddy. Of course they have the oil over in Iran. 90% of the reason, because they realised the Venezuelan oil was shit. Like, none of the companies wanted to go and fucking do anything with it because it's like the infrastructure is just so dog shit. And then the quality of the oil, I'm pretty sure, is low. I actually sent out my fucking dog. No, I'm fighting her all by myself. This is just my damage. What the fuck? I'm wondering why she's just targeting me. It's because I'm the only one fucking here. Ah, sparkles! I'm allergic to sparkles. The freedom will arrive to free all that delicious ground nectar. Floor juice. You know, I've never actually done this well in this fight, and it is purely because of the fucking Terraria shit. I literally do not have to stop and reload, which I think is more powerful than I gave credit for. Well, she's probably going to catch me with something. Compressed dinos. I'm pretty sure a lot of it is like actually, like technically like algae and stuff, like ancient algae. One shot the bosses with Jetragon. See, I've never actually caught Jetragon. I need to go and do that at some point. I did have a very nice shadow beat in my other personal world. Ow. Actually run out of ammo. That's not good. Because the Vortex Beater has a 66% chance not to use ammo because it's built like the one in Terraria. Which is why it does all these annoying fucking explosions that are impossible to see past. I'm blind as well. Thank you, Siren Celine. Alright, let me chug that and you chug that. It's not essential, but the healing pots just give you that bit of regen, which gives you a little bit of comfort in case something shit like that happens. What the fuck? Hen, can you stop targeting me for like 3 seconds? What the fuck? I need my shield to come back up because I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Danger, danger, danger. Stranger, danger. Focus, focus, focus. OP, super low catch rate. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty busted. I know Shadow Beakers with its... I can't remember what it's called. It's the thing with like the lasers, it's like Apocalypse or something, or like Big Dick Jamboree. I don't fucking know. Love, can you stop fucking me? It's the first time she's actually fucking targeted my Yakima all fight. Fuck her up, little man. I do want to make some like the grenades. The 2 centaur pals used to be. And they added all the raids and things. It's like you gotta have like fucking 40 just really good pals, like max compressions between the stand a fucking chance. I am at serious risk of dying if I get touched by anything here. You are nearly down. Yeah, then you can do it. I believe in you. Oh wow, just surrounding tornadoes, I guess, that aren't going to touch it, you dickhole. This is going to be a lot tighter than I thought it was. It's tighter than a nun's arsehole. My shield just came back, you bitch. Now I just went straight into that fucking building. I've got 30 bullets. Can we do this? Oh, Jesus Christ. That is the first time I've beaten her. That was a lot tighter than I thought it was going to be. Oh! Before release drops, we can... Yeah. I want to do like a reset. I might look at a server if like the... So, like, the VODL and stuff wants to do anything with it, because I just really like it. I'd host it locally, but it does tank performance pretty fucking hard. Alright, so that's Sakurajima technically beaten. Let's have a look at the tech that I can unlock now. So I can get double dash boots. Quartz mine, yes, give me that. Sulfur mine, give me that. We unlock the PAL disassembly conveyor and Japanese furniture. I'll take those. We can also make Gatling gun ammo now, which I do have that legendary Gatling gun schematic, which I might look at. Fey break tower. That requires loads of other shit. So are there any others that I can get now that I couldn't before? The feed bags, which I don't really care about. Fair enough, but getting access to that quartz mine actually is a really good benefit. What have we got now in the furniture? So I've unlocked that desk, a Japanese writing table, that's cool. Floor chairs and cushions, some scrolls, some shrubbery and flowers, that's cool. Little incense burner, discus, that's the little like bamboo thing that like fills up and then tilts out. That's cool. Little hearth, the lanterns, folding screen. Okay, that's cool. And the lighting, paper lantern. Oh, I unlocked the cooler and the heater as well earlier. Japanese chest. And we used to actually be able to catch... They actually re-added that. So they didn't remove the... Well, they didn't re-add the ability to catch them, but you can now get them as a pal. And because she's in the game as like an NPC, you can catch Zoe. So I do have Zoe. I had a small army of Zoes, but I squished them all together in a big barrel. There she is. Hi Zoe, she's a pal now. She doesn't really seem to know what she's doing, mind. But there is actually a strategy for using her as like end game raid like characters. Because she's small, has really good stats, and can roll. So she's a lot more nimble than a lot of the other like pals that you could use. Which I think is hilarious and stupid. Cold resistant plasteel tier 2. I think I've got cold resistant tier 3 in the chests. But what this means is that I can really head down to the actual like endgame zones now. Could do a bit more around Sakurajima at some point. Do you ever catch Belle Noire? I caught regular Belle Noire, but never Belle Noire Libero. Because they made it so you can just get the like guaranteed drop chance for their eggs rather than them being catchable. So they are like unable to be caught, but you just get an egg. And then you can use those for breeding and things, which, yeah, it's one way of doing it. I need to compress some of these bloops at some point, because this is getting a bit ridiculous. What I need is a fucking multi-climate shirt. A lot more bullets. How are we doing? That can't make anything else interesting. What do I need for that? Shitload of quartz. I can do that whenever. Where would the disassembly conveyor be? There. Because that's handy if you just want to, like, go out and catch loads of pals and then butcher them all without faffing. Yeah, they've added new features that you can go to, like, a sort of special, like, raid map now if you want to do your fights, so you don't actually have to do it in the overworld. But obviously I think if you do it that way, you're unable to build a load of stuff there. So I think the idea is you just find like a separate base, build a load of the PAL revival pods and stuff, and just fight them that way in an area that's basically safe. Right, what the devil am I doing? What the devil is going on here? Nothing, so I have no gunpowder. Can I make some gunpowder? Yes, I can make an absolute shit ton of gunpowder. They make it so fast. Yeah, so the only pals I've taken out of the global pal box, because they added one that basically lets you like upload your pals and download them to other worlds. The only ones I've taken out are the Akamos. But I have stuff like the Lorge Borge. I love him. He's my like good swimmer. That was my first dig toys that I spent forever breeding, because the breeding was so fucking awful originally. So like that was originally like the best skill set for a miner, which it no longer is. I've got my thick meaty wang, which I renamed into dicks. I had renamed thick meaty wang to thick meaty cork. So thick meaty cork actually is down here, I think. Yeah, my thick meaty cork. You want to see my thick meaty cork? Look at it jiggling. Flapping in the wind. What are you doing hanging off my cables, honey? It was just perfect timing. Because I've got a Doomwood Guild down there, but I've got another one that I was using, and that one is, what's his name? I think it's that's right, because I had one and I called it Gold Wiener. But this is the true Gold Wiener. So he's just like really, really good at shitting out oil and gold. Yeah, I had a few that I set up actually. Like I did that Anubis as well. That took me fucking hours to breed. And then they made it so you could change stuff, and they added like these diamond things. So I've got infinite craft wang. Yeah, I bred out a lot of really good pals. My Mega Mommy Milker. Princess Edgelord, my really fucking good Shadowbeak. Can't do anything with that for now. As long as you don't have a gold wiener, that might actually be jaundice. Jaundice nuts! Jaundice nuts! You know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna get the Lorge Borge. Because I like the Lorge Borge. Yeah, I've got that really good Braloha. So it's like a palm tree dinosaur. It's actually kind of cool. If you're jaundiced, just drink more alcohol. That will make everything better. If your liver's already dead, you can't kill it anymore. More attack! Am I actually going to be allowed to make the Lorge Borge's saddle, or is it going to tell me to fuck off because I'm not actually caught one? Yeah, it's going to tell me to fuck off because I'm not caught one yet. Everything has happened in your extended family, JC. It's all happened! Well, I know where I can catch a Lorge Borge. Polar pups! Look at these little guys. They're so fucking dumb. I might catch one and make it my friend. That's it. That's... I'm trying to think what the word is I'm looking for, but it's like substance addiction, substance abuse. It's fairly fairly common. Pretty shit. I see you. There's a lunker! There's a lunker! Do I want true fish camo? No, I'm actually going to go with combat mo. Come to me, my lunker. Bean's got a friend who's like trying to sort of come out with that sort of thing, and he's struggling, bless him. But I think he's 2 weeks clean now, so fair play to him. Like, it's bloody hard when you're stuck with stuff like that. So when people are just equating it to like just wanting more, and it's like that's really not it. Lunker, mastery of... So that one's got some skills, but it's also shit. These ones are all alphas, so I kind of don't care. Unless I bring out True Fish Command. They finally fixed Pal AI. Yep. So Pal AI around bases is way better now. And the building systems are a lot more fun as well. So we can go and have a quick look at my oil mining base. Because there's one island in particular that's just really good for getting crude oil. And you can access it literally from the start of the game. And it's probably with the area with the most nodes on the map, which is stupid. Because it's like a level 3 zone. Good for ABF on Saturday. Yeah. Oh, that's a really bad Alaska. That sucks. But yeah, I think that's... It's either 9 or 10 PM GMT, so it's perfect timing for me. It's the weekend anyway, so it's all Gucci. Gucci in my coochie. Wow! God, I fucking love Polar Pup. And it's very similar to what Seal really is in Pokemon, but like I think the actual like artistic execution of Polar Pop is just so much better. God, I need a Gloopy. You wanna goop on my Gloop? That one got nothing that I wanted it to have. I'm a big man with a big cock. That's fair enough. We shall see. But it should be a good laugh anyway. I was enjoying Abiotic Factor last time, so... And if I'm a bit more alive, I might actually stream it this time. Get in the fucking ball! Want to use my ultimate spheres, but like, if you're going to be a cunt... Oh, language. I spent too much time. Look at them, they're so fucking cute! Shoo! Yeah. Because, what is it like, in Abiotic Factor they've recently done something, haven't they? Let me have a look. Because there was something in the Steam news on it. Cosmic Companions, that looks cool. Then is it DLC? The Temple of Stone. And a supporter pack which gets you just like a few interesting bits and pieces. That's cool. Alright, might have to look at that at some point. Blah, 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 blah. Right, so should now be allowed to make a Walaska saddle. Unless that's... No, there is. Nice. And just use him to sail me around the map, which would be fun as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to do science. I need to redo my scientist outfit actually, because that'd be fun to have for those sorts of streams. I need to refinish up. Actually, that is something. I need to just put like a list of objectives down, because I've got a few bits and pieces I need to rework and redo. Right, let's bring out the Lodge board. You don't need you there. And where do I want to go? I want to go to... Let's head over to my oil base first, just to have a quick look at that. Because they really did do some good work with the building now. It's a lot better. So as we walk through the trees, I have increased the base size just through a mod, just to increase the radius. But like they've added all the diagonals, there's loads of new parts, there's a couple of techniques you can use to just sort of like squeak resources through things. DLCs of cosmetics and homeworlds, yeah. The new zone with the boat, yeah, that does look fun. So I've built all this actually over a pond, which is kind of fun. But the pals can navigate a bit better. For some reason, this Grisbolt is sitting on top of those cables and is not creating electricity. Get off your ass, you lazy pile of shit. Yeah, they've added all sorts of stuff like triangle pieces for the roofs and things, so there is a lot more you can do with it. So I mean, I just did like a shrine thing here to be like, yes, this is a nice little tropical island that we've come and industrialised because we're bastards. Yeah, I like it. I think the building systems, they have improved a lot. I've not done a huge amount up here just because there are some bits that are not playing the most ball. Right, if we head back to Fisherman's Point. Because we can now move on to the final sort of location in the current game. You can see the map's pointing me that way, so I might need to turn that off at some point. But let us send out the Lord Borge. And we shall swim across the ocean. Yeah, infinite stamina and the increased move speed on some of these perks is... It's great fun. It just makes navigating the oceans just fun. Can I help you, Spuddlepud? Because you appear to be being very small. Yeah, we're coming across the Faebreak update. So Sakurajima was a pretty decent update, but Faebreak is fucking huge. And there is a lot to do on Faebreak. So it's a really nice sort of like endgame area. Like they did some spectacular work with it. The enemies and what you've got that you can get up to. Really, really cool. The main thing I want is a teleport, because the pals around here are kind of arseholes. But we will need to get a lot of this hexalite, because this is like the new end game material. Hexalite, corallum, and chromite. There's a lot of really nice pals up here as well. So Faebreak is technically like a Viking zone. You're the only one having buffering issues. It seems to be on my side, but my bitrate is jiggling a little bit. So it may be struggling just a touch. See if I can give a poke, because some of my systems have been fighting me a little bit lately. I'm in a safe spot to tab. Yeah, because my Opera browser, for some reason, just freaks out a wee bit sometimes. Hopefully that stabilises it a bit. Alright, because everything seems to be moving alright on OBS. Bitrate is holding steady. I think we're chilling. Yeah, we seem to be back. Lovely stuff. Obviously, if it starts freaking out again, just let us know, because it does seem to be fighting a little bit. Oh, vanworms. I fucking love vanworm. I don't know why they put it everywhere. Wow. Yeah, there we go. Bitrate is now just showing me a straight line. If it's still freaking out your end, it may be worth a quick refresh. Hopefully it doesn't need that, but internet. God, I love this guy. Look at him. Blub, 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 blub. Oh, they're actually getting their asses kicked. Might be able to get in there and disable that tower. Because Faebreak has a mechanic where there's basically these AA guns. And as long as they're active, you can't fly around the map. Bam! Oh, that guy's got a missile launcher. Don't like that. I have no weapons on me. What the fuck have I just done there? Have I just gone and fucking killed myself? Ow. These guys are tanky as fuck. Launch Borge, it's time to bail. Woo! This is why Dazemu. Dazemu? Das ist gut. It's fucking great because you can just get out of any pickle as long as there's some like road near you. Ozzy's in a jam. Ozzy's in a pickle. Oh, there's my way out. Whee! Can anyone confirm if the stream is behaving any better for them at the minute? Just double checking. Alright, pop those away. Incubate that. Excellent. Quartz. Oh, and I can send new missions out. Sweet. Let's take that shit. So the Celestial Sakura Cavern can get me all sorts of stuff. Needs water types. Have I got enough to do that? Just. Okay. Well, that works. I'm actually a little bit under on the total firepower, but it should be fine. Go, my pretties! And they'll bring back, hopefully, some ancient cores, and I can actually use those to make some of the things I need. Seems stable. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly! Have you got anything that I would want to switch? I'll probably leave Runner on. I could actually put Sleek Stroke on and make him even faster in the water. Might do that. Stream avatars are lagging. Let me... Oh yeah, they are. They're chunky. Is my PC doing stupid things and being stupid and... stupiditing? Right, that should hopefully be them feeling a little bit happier. I must have something open that's eating a little bit more data than I realise it is, but like the only things I've got up at the minute are my streaming systems. So there'll be some window I've got open in my browser that's just eating memory. I need to do a bit of a clean up on the old PC anyway, because to be fair, my drives are getting a little bit full, and I've had it about, what, 5-6 years? So there's a few bits and pieces I probably just need to clean up and give it a run through. Oh, finished the gunpowder. Sweet. Oh, God, that made me a bit motion sick there. JC's just down here causing crimes. Havoc, even. It may be because I'm loading, like, new areas and the game's just trying to, like, freak out a little bit. It might actually just be overloading the RAM just a touch because I've been everywhere. I'm on 32 gig of actual RAM, so that shouldn't be a problem. Because I am well above, like, market specs. And I got all that fucking, well, 5 years ago. So I managed to miss the horrible, terrible, evil, no good RAM shortages of 2026. But I need the VRAM. I need visual RAM. Oh, that's a... There we go, Cerebot caught it. Sweet. Doesn't tell me when Cerebot, like, catches things on OBS directly, so sometimes I do see messages come up and I'm like, oh, hang on, why didn't that get sorted? But it did. It did. Right, what am I doing? Shitting in my pants pretty aggressively. What do I need for the legendary Gatling gun? Ah! Oh god, I keep like catching myself, and like the way I'm moving the mouse is just making me want to spear gun. Ooh. Yum 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 yum. Oh gosh. I haven't even been able to have a nap today. That's how tired I am. How dare... Where is the honor? The integrity? The rock hard penis? I've got my eye on you. Ugh. Are you feeding her upstairs? Fair enough. Right, that's right, I want to look at the Gatling gun. That needs a shitload of plasteel and a shitload of palmetto. Right, that is not happening anytime soon. Right, so increase my productions way more before that's going to be a possibility. But I can actually make some more bullets. Maybe do like one of the oil rigs. No, flipped. Flipped over like a loose penis. I don't know what the fuck is up with me tonight. I'm just tired and stupid. No! JC hacked my stream elements. He out-hacked my hacks. How am I supposed to win if he's going to out-hack my hacks? Like, what is a man to do? God, I've got pockets full of garbage. I've got a pocket full of garbage. I've got a pocket full of garbage. I'm going to put all this garbage up my bum. Up my bum. Ugh, fuck me. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a busy week this week, but I just need to make sure I'm going live because I've been sort of like just not for another stupid amount of time. I don't even remember when was the last time I streamed. Blah 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 blah. There's no way it was 2 weeks ago. I mean, it must have been, but like, there's no way I'm that fucking useless. Jesus Christ! I gotta get back on, start getting back on the streams. Shakespeare's most mischievous characters is Crab, the dog belonging to Launce, and the two gentlemen of Verona. The word watchdog is first found in the text. Sniffles. I'll go snuffly. Alright, I've got bullets. I should probably repair some stuff. That pink monster has a very bouncy chest. Yeah. At least you don't have to deal with JC's driving tomorrow. I do! I'm getting involved. Much to my chagrin. I'm gonna be driving all over the place. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should play ETS in April. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, the stream doesn't seem to like it very much when I transition zones. Come on, there we go. It's just loading the area, loading in the actual pals. And it's still struggling a bit. Ooh. Am I not going to be able to play on Faybreak if I'm streaming? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it really doesn't like this zone. Okay. Uh-oh, the British are coming to America! The funniest part of that code is the British coming to America is why you're there. The British and the Spanish and the French. God, this game is struggling. Is it my Terra Prisma? Is that what's causing it? Blah, 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 blah. Come on, what the frickle frack is happening here? Blah, 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 blah. No, VTube Studio is just chunking. Why is it chunking? Bah, 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 bah. Bah, 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 bah. There we go. I like them big. I like them chunky. What's the sword? So I have the Terra Prisma, which is not actually a sword. So it's from the Terraria collab. And that summons the swords on my back that just attack things by themselves. Hails from Scotland! Oh no, you can't have an Englishman and a Scottishman in the same lobby. He's gonna run me off the road. Just because I'm a terrible fucking person. I probably don't want the Terra Prisma doing anything here. Number 2, Wildlife Sanctuary. You don't know how true that statement is? I have a sneaking suspicion. Get in the ball. See the clip where Luke did a flip? I'm pretty sure that was in the trucking chat. So what have we got? We've got 1 per Botan. We've got Incineram Knocked, which is just worse than Incineram. Yormantide Ignis, so I should probably try for that. Combat now. Bam! And I got the worst fucking shit I could have gotten on it. Fair enough. Blah 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 blah. Plays a lot of GTA 5. Fair enough. I remember playing... What was it? I think it was like Midtown Madness or something. And trying to, like, drive legally. And, like, you just get crashed into by police cars, and then they just start chasing you and trying to arrest you. And it's like, what the fuck? You hit me! You dickhole. Be my friend! Be my friend! Be my friend! Said, be my fucking friend! Jesus fuck! Oh, yeah, I was looking at the stuff about that, and it's... To be fair, their Twitter has been banned, which I think is kind of hilarious. Yeah, it's... Because it's a Palworld ripoff with Pokemon designs in it. But, like, everybody... it just reopened the whole, like, oh, Palworld is a piece of shit discourse. Which, I don't really agree with. I like the game. I think it's actually a pretty fun game. There's some designs that are a bit meh. Twitter's rolling out a dislike button. No! I'm gonna get so disliked! No! No, that's just gonna be continuously, like, no engagement anyway, so I don't really give a shit. Ah, it's the cops! Bail! If they see me here committing crimes, they're gonna crime me. They're gonna commit police brutality on me. Got more of them. Fuck off, Popo. I'm just here poaching. Doesn't show a number, doesn't show the number with the original post. What's the fucking point of it? Yeah, I'm gonna add a dislike button that nobody can see. Yeah, you don't need to sub if you use turbo, or whatever the fuck it is. Is it turbo? Is it nitro? I lose track. I'm Turbo Man! Tiny King Packer! He's so cute! Bang! Oh, this is where Quiver naturally spawns. I don't remember if it was this one or, like, Zone 3. Why am I more likely to catch the dragon than I am the fat alpaca? Electric boobies? I'm confused. I'm slightly aroused. Oh, that, yeah, fucking K. It took me a second to, like, remember what the fuck. I've got a memory. It could have happened yesterday and I will not remember. Yeah, it was like, where's my fucking, like, slogan? It's like, hey, yeah, fucking electro titties. That was fun. See, memory issues can be caused by a variety of things, including just the fact that I'm a fucking moron. What the fuck are you running to? Oh, come on, the police are still down by that chest. I want the chest, you dickholes. Yeah, with these just doing like a clockwise run around just to like... Jesus Christ, I'm sitting there like, what the fuck was that? It's Jace! It's Jace! Hello, Jace, my sexy boy. I'm assuming that was duplicating on the stream because it started playing through my ears again for reasons best known to me. But yes. My Jacey boo. Bonjour. How are you doing, me friend? How was stream? How is your gigantic penis? I hope is not giving you too much back pain. OMG, JC, I can't believe you're using someone else's emotes in my chat. That's like basically fucking shilling for them. I'm actually going to have to super fucking ban you for that. What the fuck? Did some Resident Evil 9, got really far, but now sleepy. To be fair, if I spent like 9 hours jerking it to Leon Kennedy's shirtless titties, I'd be pretty tired too. Get yourself a rave emote? Oh, I just might. Menacing spawns here too, sweet! I want to combat Menacing. I like Menacing, he's cool. He's Scorpion. I like scorpions. Take care of the audience. I'll do my best, Jason. Love you. Yes, welcome on in, Jace's lads, lasses, and everyone in between. I am Sartana. I am a goldsmith, so I make the little dudes you see down below. If you want to be one, just drop us a cheeky little follow. That's a really nice Yarmantide Ignis. I might switch his Stronghold Strategist to Musclehead, but beyond that, I don't think there's anything I'd want to change on that, unless his IVs are shit. I'll do one last little loop down the bottom, because I just can't be fucked to carry on wiggling around here. And then we might go for a little swim. Little swim. Another Yarmantide. Be my friend! See, I need to redo those, like, little face emote things, but, like, they just don't work very well when you've got, like, the beard. It does very strange things to it, and they kind of just look wrong. Will you not do that, sir? That's just very rude. I asked you not to do that, you cheeky oik. Gosh, flowers are here as well. I actually thought Yarmantide Ignis was a bit rarer out here, but apparently not. I mean, I'll take it. Hey, Bailey, how you doing? We've got all the cool dudes in tonight. Well, except for that JC guy, he's kind of lame, but you know. I can't ban him, I've got to get all the attention I can get, God. Wink, wink. But no, how's everyone getting on tonight? Hopefully you're all keeping well. I can dive back in and tell you all my fun story for the day again. Yeah. Lurkling is what we like to see. But yes, I have a dog now. I say I have a dog. We have a dog. Me and Sartana have a puppuccino. And she is the cutest fucking pupper you've ever seen. She is a sweetheart and her name is Audrey and she is like 13, so she's a little old girl, but she came home to us today. So she's been fully adopted and is going to be the sweetest little baby. Which is awesome. I will have to get some pictures and chuck them on either the Discord or maybe on my Ocean stuff. So the pics, she's got a little old lady face. Just realised what Sartana means. It's the partner that is the Sartana. Oh, she will be doing the takeover stream as well in the next few weeks, I think around Easter. So I just need to get an exact date, but I know what she wants to play and everything, so I will take some time to get that all installed and ready to go. So that should be... God, what do you mean I need bait? Oh, someone... One of my pals has put my bait away, and then when I've, like, deposited all, I've put my fucking bait down. So it's currently in a chest, so all that fishing I was going to do ain't going to fucking happen now. I'm sorry, Lunker. You're just going to have to live there without me. So what the fuck is up this way? I don't know this area. This pot. Oh, it's the southern shore of Sakurajima. Fair enough. No, why did I just yeet a ball? Oh, there's other like menacings here. Sweet. Hey, Clyde, how you doing? Well, like I say, all the cool dudes are here today. Oh, goodness me. In fact, the least cool dude is probably me, because all I do is yawn and sleep, and then cry about how tired I am. It's because I'm just that cool. Let's head back and actually grab some bait, 'cause if I'm going to do some swimming around, I probably want it. Ah, my snoot is itchy. I need to get back on working on that 7 days map as well. Ugh, I've got so many things I need to do and things I need to think about and things I need to do. Someone just take me out back and beat me with a stick until I actually do the things I say I'm going to. It's nearly done. Sweet. Yeah, that's got a few things. Where the fuck did they put my bait? Because they chucked it in one of these last time. Don't know why they keep moving my bait, but apparently they do. Yeah, so I need to get lots and lots of pictures. I need to make sure that Spud and Audrey are best friends. Because they're chilling near each other at the minute, but Spud's still not the most comfortable, bless her. She will get there. She's just still, you know, tiny baby who's ever so slightly stupid. It's not her fault. It's not in any of them. Have they put it in one of these? Where the fuck is my bait? I don't want to have to make like the inventory thingy. Do we have pictures of Doggo? There is a picture of Doggo in the Discord. But I will also be looking to put pictures of Doggo just everywhere because she's sweetie. How is Puppers? She's doing very well. She's coming back home. She's settled really nicely. So she came back today about 6 hours ago. She's had her dinner. She's been asking to go to the toilet, so she's been out. So I was originally under the impression she was 9. Now that we've seen her paperwork and stuff, we know she's 13. So she is a little bit older. But again, that's probably why no one was really coming in and adopting her. So at the end of the day, like, as like shit as it is to say, it's essentially we're going to be her last home till she dies. I don't want to think about that just yet, but that is kind of the case. So we will be looking after her and just making sure that she's comfy. To be fair, she's 13, and the only issue she's had is a couple of teeth out because they were just old. And she's got a little bit of arthritis, so she's just like me at the end of the day. She's got a few painkillers that she's on, so she eats them in her breakfast. She's absolutely perfect with them. So we'll both just pot her about, and it's going to be really nice. That's it. We live really close to like a really nice walk as well, so she enjoys going out for proper like jaunts. She's just not like full of beans and around like an idiot. So she'll be pretty good at making sure I get on the fat ass, and she's going out and enjoying the day. So I am really, really pleased about it. It wound up moving a lot faster than we thought it would, because literally we went to go and meet her on. It was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday. We went because we got the call on the Friday. Went to meet her on the Sunday. She came to visit on the Monday, and then we got asked when we wanted her, and I mean they were willing to give her to us yesterday, but I was like, no, we need a chance to go buy her a bed and get her settled and everything. They were like, fair enough, you can come and get her on a Wednesday then. But she'd been with the shelter for 4 months, so she went there in November, and just she's older, she's got a couple of health issues, so people weren't willing to pick her up. Now, apparently she'd snapped at a small child, but from the sounds of it, the small child was absolutely just like screaming and smacking around and being the general arsehole of a child. And she turned around and went, "Ooh!" And now like they legally have to say that she's been aggressive towards a child. So she's old, and then when people say that, like it sounds scary, and then in reality it's she barked at a kid because the kid was fucking faffing with her ears. Let's not put Discord command in. Jesus Christ, am I that shit? Apparently so. Oh god, I'm lagging again. This is not playing ball tonight, is it? Wow, 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 wow. Turn a couple of these down just a little bit. Leave the texture quality up. Oh, DLSS 5 it. I don't really care about effects quality. That's just sodding. What's the word I'm looking for? Particles. Yeah, cat doesn't like kids. That's it. It's like they get to a certain age and it's just like they don't need people faffing with them. Like, if I mean, right now, if somebody was like crawling all over me, like pulling my ears and stuff, I'd probably tell them to fuck off. The only difference is I'm a person, so, you know, I've got the words that I can use to tell them when to clear off, whereas a pupper, sometimes they just can't get the fucking point across until, like, they've run out of patience and choices, and it's like, then they nip, or they bark, or they just grumble, but people are stupid, and we'll go, oh no, it's big scary monster dog, ah! When in reality, they just told them to fuck off. Can't be 11 this year, blimey. Spud's 3 this year. How affectionate is this dog? She is so affectionate. She has been jumping up on the sofa and just schmooping with us. She's asking for pets and cuddles and belly rubs and everything. She's basically walked into the house today as if it's her home, which is fantastic because it is. So she's settling really nicely. We'll see how she gets on over the night. Because she's a little bit old to be coming up and down the stairs, so we've got her a bed and everything downstairs. Everything's where it needs to be. So we'll keep an eye on stuff. God, I am lagging like a bitch. Blah, 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 blah. It's just not playing ball, is it? No. But yeah, so she is an absolute little sweetheart, and she is full of love, full of beans. Oh God, what the fuck was that? I've clearly got my grapple out and I just went and launched myself onto the floor. Right, let's just put this fucking thing up. I hate this thing because it's so ugly. It's fucking big too, so it won't even fit on a single platform. Fuck me. But at least I can pull my fucking bait out. That's all I was trying to do. Let me search by name. Bait. There we go. Jesus. I don't know why that was such a faff. I've turned down the settings and it's still just sort of lagging out, isn't it? Let's see if it clears up a little bit when I'm out in the open water. Oh, goodness me, I've got the yawns. There are a couple of little things actually that I want to look at some point. Still can't get to the world tree. That's supposed to be coming in the 1.0 update, so that'd be cool. Blah 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 blah. No, still choppy. We're still choppy. Why are we so choppy? Come on. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's really struggling. I can't tell if it's like actually lag or. No, there we are. It must be just like the game just like not playing ball, so I'm gonna have to think about that before doing much more streaming on this sort of thing. I don't know why it's such a struggle as well sometimes. That needs a magnet, so I can't do any of these fishing things, can I? Because these are all golden ones, aren't they? Yeah. But we can at least like do a quick sail around and fill out a bit more of the map. That's the Anubis statue. Is there anything interesting going on around that? Oh, there's a chest here. Come on, we can make it up that fucking shallow there, mate. Come on. Yeah, so To be fair, like Sartana, she is considering going and sleeping on the settee. Just because that'd be downstairs with Audrey. Because she was very similar with Spud. Like, she worries a little bit and just wants to make sure they settle nicely, which is, it's not. Don't tell her I said that. But also tell her I said that, because she'll think it's adorable. Because at the end of the day, like, they just need looking after. And I mean, Spud was so baby when we got her. It was like, oh my god, is this cat going to be okay if we leave her alone for 5 minutes? Audrey's old enough that she's got enough sense, I think. But it's just making sure that everybody gets along and behaves themselves and no one does anything stupid. Which is always a risk when you're adding new people to the house. Because like, my only concern is that Spud's going to go downstairs while Audrey's asleep and fucking poke her in the butt or something, and then get upset when she turns around and goes, why the fuck have you done that? But at the same time, Audrey's 13, Spud's 3. The Spud can get away from her if she needs to. They've shown absolutely no signs of aggression to each other. Spud just sits there like fucking inflated and going, please go away from me, and then crawling up to her. So I mean, at least Spud's just trying to engage, but he's also just sort of getting a bit overwhelmed, bless her. It's not her fault, she's just a bit thick. But she's a little cutie patootie with a tiny little snoot. And I'm going to eat that Kimton. And now I'm going to eat Audrey as well. She's so slobby. She's like a very slobby dog. She's just blah 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 blah. And she's very treat oriented. So when I'm hanging about, I usually like have my hands in my pockets. But that's where the folks that were training her before would keep the treats. So like they'd have them in their pockets. That's a different island. Can I get to that? That's the one on my map. Is that just an ice penis? Is that genuinely just like a big frozen chode? But yeah, I've completely forgotten what I'm doing and talking about because I'll just start talking about big frozen cocks. And then I wonder why people think I'm weird. Oh, it's a boss Velasca. Moo, moo. Okay, am I stuck under him? A little bit. Ah! But this is what you do when you find an endangered species. You shoot it! In the fucking face! He really didn't drop much, did he? Eh, fair enough. That's always nice. Endangered schmenschmangered. Oh, goodness me. Some of these barrels you can fish up without the magnet, but these ones I think that need the magnet have got like rare resources. What do I need for the magnet? That's like a little bit later again, isn't it? Powerful fishing mag. Yeah, level 61, so we're a little bit away from that. Because like the leveling speed does really slow down in this, because once you start like finishing off like some of the capture records and things, it's usually bosses and stuff that you kind of want to grind. I need to see if I can figure out where the oil rig is again. Does that just say that the fishing rod? Or does it? Yeah, fishing magnet. Bleh, 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 I say. Oh, fuck me. I am yawning up a storm. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get loads of pictures and it's just gonna be a case of learning new routines and things, but it's just been very, very rapid. I mean, that's not a problem. It's just sort of slotting things into life and seeing where they head. All the best things always like seem to feel like so weirdly normal, even though it is a semi-significant change. I mean, it's effectively getting another child. Spud was our only baby. Spud doesn't understand. Oh, is that the other wildlife sanctuary over there? I think it is. Here I am actually like pressing my face closer to the screen as if that's going to help me see anything better. It's like when you're playing racing games and you're like sliding down sideways and things. It's like, this isn't going to help anyone. Am I half dumb? The answer, yes, half dumb is. I am very articulate. Oh, gosh. Oh, right, got more stuff there. Oh, it's been such a bloody long day. Alright, been up since about 7. Right, it's now... Oh, it must be about 11? That's 10. How is it only 10 o'clock? What the fuck? To be fair, there's been all the fun and adventure of like going out and getting her and filling in all the paperwork and... Oh, that's what I need to do, because you need to get like a dog license in Northern Ireland. It's literally just like paying money for an admin fee for the local council to basically go, yes, we've acknowledged that you have a dog. So, I mean, it's a legal requirement, but it's stupid. It's only like £5, because it's basically so that you don't get like illegal breeders and things. It's so the council is aware of everyone who is like breeding dogs. Which is a decent way of getting around it, because we do, like in the UK, like illegal breeders are a serious issue. You get a lot of people that should not be breeding dogs. Usually it's breeding breeds that are, well, they're breeding them for specific reasons, like as being guard dogs or like flashy decorative dogs, when these people don't have a clue what the fuck they're doing with them, and are selling them to people who don't have a clue what the fuck they're doing with them. So it just makes sure that people have at least got some accountability when it comes to looking after these animals. Oh, fuck, there's a shadow beak already. I don't know what else is out on this one. Is it Astragon and something else, I think, that are good ones? Shadowbeak's actually pretty rare. Got more fucking funglopes. Don't get me wrong, Funglope is a cool mount, but like, also no. I don't need to get a flyer. I might go for Jetragon this time, because I don't usually use it. Might as well grab the flowers while I'm here, because I'm trying to do my medicine research as well. Because if I can get more of those stat boost meds for cheap, like, the best kind of medications are cheap meds. Not necessarily, but also a lot of medications are a lot cheaper than people sell them for. Capitalism. It decides if you're going to live or die. Have you considered just not being sick? I am so glad that I don't have to pay for any of my meds over here. And that's just in Northern Ireland. Like, you do have to pay for some of your drugs and things in England, but a lot of, like, the devolved areas don't make you do that, because it's a bit of a big old fuck you if it's like, yeah, I can't breathe, or I have horrible diabetes, that's not my fault. If the state just turned around and went, yeah, well, have you considered fucking yourself? Go down like a sack of fucking poopy. Astagon, Astagon, he's a big fat fucking dragon. Astagon, Astagon, get in my ball, you big fat boy. Like, from a design standpoint, Astagon feels like it's something that I should like more than I do. Because, like, it fits into that, like, bulky kaiju, like, aesthetic. But I don't know, it just kind of misses the mark for me a little bit. I still like it, don't get me wrong, but, oh, whoa. What's this? Notices your boji woji. Oh, woo, glomp. Wow. What do you mean, wow? All I did was notice your boji woji. Oh, whoa. Oh, woo. Where the fuck are the dragons? Dun, 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 dun. I fucking love the fact that they made it so you can ride Yakumo. Because it's so fucking small. It's just like, I'm just riding my puppy. Didn't expect a furry copy pasta. Well, I am more than willing to read out fucking furry sex pastas. For the right price. That price being 30 cents. That's a fucking lie. I'd do it for free. You know I would. It's because I'm a whore for the attention. No bushy spawns on here. Why does this wildlife reserve spawn a load of fucking things that I can catch just anywhere else? Sandy Beach. He's just a worse version of Incineram Regular. That's why you got a dog. No! Oh, Ozurk, I forgot you spawn here. Get in my balls. If we can get one that's good at working, that can take over from Grisbolt, because he's like the best energy generator in the game. I mean, no, he is, but he isn't. But he is, but he isn't. Oh, excuse you. Teleport's behind you, the personnel. Look, the only person that needs to give me attention is, well, righty and lefty. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. But if you twist too much, your cock falls off. I suppose I could have like a combat shadow, mate. That'd be cool. Must be massive if you require 2 hands. Maybe I just have very small hands. A massive disappointment. That's what my mum called me. No. That'd require her to call me. Is it mom or mum? It's whatever the fuck. Some call it mum, some is mummy, some is mom, some is ma. And it's usually mum because it's a shortened version of mummy, which is what a lot of kids will usually call their mother. But again, like, yeah, it's one hell of a tug. You tug it and it just goes. Dun, 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 dun. I'm riding on my fucking dog. Dun, 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 dun. Pigeon! Alright, Mr. Anime Weeb, get the fuck away from me. Ah! I'm soggy now. I'm all wet. Oh no! Thank you, you weeby piece of shit. Just need to remember to put my Ring of Mercy back on before I fucking kill something I actually want. Whee! I remember the first time I played this, like, I didn't come to the sanctuaries because I was scared of them, because, like, I'd attacked one of the NPCs really early and all the cops came out and fucked me, and it was like, oh dear god. And I was like, I assumed these areas were going to be, like, really high level because of the criminal activity stuff. And then it turns out, like, the first one you just need to be, like, level 15 to do anything on. And then the rest of these are, like, level 30, 40. So now I feel really stupid when I come here and I'm like, oh my god, I missed out on, like, a lot of, like, weird pals just because I just... It was a scared little bitch. Oh, god, that's the police. Huh? The popo! They're gonna make me pay taxes! Oh god, more police. I want to pay taxes. That's another Rozuk. Lovely! Lovely jubbly! Where are you, Workamo? Alright. Let's just quickly murder you. Put my ring back on my finger and shoot this fucking dragon. Punch him in the face. Get in the bloody ball. I don't need perfection. If I can get one with just like the remarkable craftsmanship on it, that's nice. What's for supper? I don't fucking know. Dick? No, so again, that's a regional thing as to whether or not it's like it's dinner, it's tea, it's supper. In some areas, supper is like a final like little meal before bed, whereas like your dinner, your tea is your evening meal. Just like dessert and pudding are kind of like the same thing but separate. Fucking loops are asleep. But also, we had McDonald's for dinner. Like, couldn't be fucked to cook after the day we've had. So we just went, you know what? Fuck it. I just call it supper because it annoys my sister-in-law. That's fair enough. Whatever pisses off the most people is usually the right answer. Why Macca's? Hey? Went out for a fucking cheeky Macca's. Got myself a Big Mac. I'm being serious. I'm being serious with some Macca's. Had myself some chips. Chips and a burger. Like, one of the best accents is, like, the Scouse accent. Like, just, like, watching videos of Scousers rowing with people. Oh, it's just Mickey D's. Well, we also do Mickey D's, McDonald's, Mackey's. That's about it, really. Do you want to go and get some shit for dinner? Yum, 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 yum. Shit to my open mouth. Dying out. No! For the purity of the McDonald's bloodline, you must restore it, JC. You must become the champion of Mickey D's. Getting Mickey D's Mickey Griddle. Or the McDonald's English McMuffin. Mickey D's nuts. Got him. Got him. That sounds like a pure natural me, my lord. It pisses Sartana off whenever I do it. We've got like a store in town and they've got like a My Little Pony section. And, you know, we'll walk past it and I will just very loudly when we're in there just be like, it's my rainbow dash. I need her for my collection. And then she's like, I don't want to be seen in public with you. And I'm like, I don't know why. I just need my rainbow dash. I've got my mason jar prepared. Oh god, she puts up with some fucking stupid shit for me, bless her. Big pigeon! Polaris's breath is known for its pleasing scent after it's burnt everyone to ash. Ashes to ashes, butts to butts. That's another fucking Incinerate knot. Incinerate knot is a pile of shit. It's an interesting variant, except actually it's not. They just stole the horns off Ike to Deer. Starting to not know what the guy's role in the relationship is. Look, she puts up with me being a bloke far too much. But then, you know, I'm also me, so I'm also a fucking moron 90% of the time. And for some reason she finds it cute, fuck knows why. To embarrass himself and make the other half of the couple seem competent. She is competent, she doesn't need me to make her seem competent, Jesus fuck. That woman is a professional. She's intelligent. She's gorgeous. And has great fashion. Meanwhile, I'm there wearing shirts riding up over my belly going rainbow dash. Like, the day she realises she's out of my league, I'm fucked. Oh. No, she is brilliant, though. There's a reason we've been together for 10 years. I mean, I know what I see in her. Sometimes I'm like, I'm fucking dumb. She's not a nanny for me. I don't need anyone to take care of me. Baby. Nah. I might be a goose, but I can sort of... I can handle most of the general, like, useful, like, general day-to-day, like, running of the house mature shit, but then I'll just sit there, like, farting in the corner and laughing at it. The important thing is to make sure that you only do the stupid stuff once the important shit is out of the way. Don't want to insult her integrity, but she seems nice. She is. She's absolutely lovely. Well, I mean, if she was a bitch, I wouldn't be with her. God. No, we'll be getting that takeover stream anyway, so everyone can interrogate her and be like, dude, what the fuck, why are you with this fucking idiot? And it'll be funny. Plus, she does love it when you guys are like, oh my gosh, how's Sartana doing? Or like shouting out. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm famous. And I'm like, damn right. If she started streaming, she'd be fucking miles ahead of me already. But she's just so busy with, like, life. Like, she actually does things like pursue an education and a career. Ugh. I'm sure she could potentially use the I am woman hear me roar card, but I don't think she would, because like she is just like she's just cool as fuck. It's just the nature of the streaming space really, because like you get a lot of folk, like especially like in VTubing, where a female VTuber model is usually something that you're more inclined to look for and look at. And there's a lot of scuzzy fellas in the area. Like, when you break it down a little bit on the female side in the VTuber space, usually when someone does something that gets talked about a lot, it's like pretty like odd political views or pandering to people with specific ideologies is probably the nicest way of putting it. And then in the male space, when you hear about someone doing something stupid, he's either doing something incredibly fucking racist, or it's because he's been sending everyone pictures of his cock. And it's like, or both. I mean, one of them just never understood the mentality of, I know, if I show you my penis, you'll fall in love with me. Like, that just seems... like, it comes from, like... it must come from, like, a fundamental, like, wire crossing. Of, like, well, I want to see your boobies, so you must want to see my penis. And it's like, no, not necessarily. And, like... if that does work on somebody, I mean, on the one hand, more power to them, but on the other hand, has that ever worked for anyone? If I had a rooster to show off, then yeah. You know what, I'm going to send pictures of my thick, meaty quark, my chickpea. I'll be like, hey, look at my chickpenis. Aren't you seduced yet? Don't want to be that guy, but like, junk is just not necessarily that, like, aesthetically pleasing. If you want to, like... I mean, what if you want to seduce someone? You're not going to fucking achieve it over messages. Unless, like, they are already actively looking to bang. That's it. And I'm all for being, like, you know, body positivity, be proud of what you are, what you've got. But if you open up a conversation with, hi, you're cute, here's my penis, you might need some lessons in social etiquette. Just throwing it out there, you know? Like, oh god. I just don't understand it. But maybe when you're younger and you're stupid. Because, I mean, it is well documented that guys tend to be stupid a lot longer. Just because, like, later frontal lobe development, etc. It's not an excuse. But, like, that's, like, one of the few reasons I can think of for doing something just objectively fucking dumb. God, the island is just covered in police now. It's my big gripe with these wildlife sanctuaries is they are just very small, and you just wind up doing loops around them until you find the things you look for. It's easy to just sort of turn your brain off and just do that for a bit. But they are not very engaging for what they are. I feel like these could have like a minigame or something associated with them maybe, where you've got to like shut down like police watchtowers, or... and then you get like unfettered access for an hour. Something like that could be cool. But as they stand, they're just kind of... I mean, one, they're ugly. Like, what kind of wildlife reserve is just like a rock covered in bones and dead trees? And they're just not super engaging after like 20 minutes of just looping around. So, right, I've come here, I've got my flowers. I'm not having much luck finding the things I'm looking for. I'm bored now. And there is something to be said for having intentional design features where something does become boring if you just sit there doing it. It's like, yeah, we want you to maybe spend a bit of time here and then fuck off and do your own thing. But if they're going to do that, they don't need to put the fucking rare guys in these areas. Or if they're going to do that, have them in a little bit more of an interesting spot. Combat mode, because there's a shadow beat. I've seen some folk play with like full randomizers and things as well, and it's like, if you've got a randomizer, there is no point at all in you coming to these. Because they just aren't very interesting locations. Like, all 3 wildlife sanctuaries are copy-pasted. You can get some decent blueprints off them. But again, I just feel like if they made them something where it was like you do something and then the reward is access to these rare pals for a bit instead of just walk in circles, and if the police see you, then you just restart your game. It's just not very exciting. It's a little bit boring, I'll be honest. Oh, Lylene. See you there, darling. I like Lylene. She's very pretty. It's a very pretty pal. So I'm going to shoot her in the face and smack her in the face with my balls. Yay! And she got remarkable craftsmanship and artisan. So that's pretty fucking good. Do I have Dazzy Clouds on me? Yeah. Okay. We'll do one last loop, and if there's nothing interesting on the loop when we get back down to that side, then I will bail from this island for now and see what we can do. Might be a case of heading back to Faybreak and seeing if we can catch a few new pals and things. Incineram knocked. It's just not... It looks cool, but it is just genuinely nowhere near as good as base Incineram. And that's about it. It can't do as much as it. Yes, it stays up at night, but so does regular Incineram. I guess if you just wanted one that wasn't dual type for some fucking reason. That's just a pile of bushi, isn't it? Right, you're gonna come and fucking fight me, you asshole. Yes. That's the short answer to that. Oh, speaking of games though that are still in like the early access stuff, I need to have a look and see what's going on with Hytale, because I've not been keeping up with the dev cycle for that. Because I know they were wanting to bring in the new world generation, but like everyone seems to have sort of stopped talking about it lately. I know they sort of did like the set update like schedule and stuff, so maybe there's just stuff that's not getting as pushed in the old algorithms. We'll have to have a look, see what's going on with that. Still want to give that another play at some point. That's how I was talking about voice chat in the preview version, so fair enough. Might have a quick look in the Discord, see what's happening. No, that's the hollow list stuff, that's Hightail. So many things are just like an H. Most recent patch notes. Fair enough. Come on, Hypixel Simon, let's have a look. So, projectiles now use fly idle animations, new sword impacts, that's cool. Dirt fragment spawner colour, I don't know what the fuck that is. Goat animations, that's cool. Push to talk local speech, emote wheel. Currently playing music, a few things in creative menus. So not a huge amount in actually the expansion, it's just more sort of like general in-game stuff as opposed to too much in the way of the new content. It's fair enough. I'll have to have a nosy and see what's happening. God, I've not been back to this base in a little while. How are they doing for the food? They're on baked berries and that's about it. That's less than great. Let me see if there's anything I can do here. Got some flour. Because I was looking about back here for a while, trying to set up my breeding farms. So they're looking kind of decent. I just need to do a bit more work around here and upgrade this area, because I do want to keep this. I just need to do more with it. How are we doing on these resources? Well, I might as well take some of this stuff with me right now. We should just use the full stack of them. Grab the oil, and the flame organs, that'll do. That's going to fill up my pockets, but that's fine. Whee! God. Yeah, and I need to make sure I find some time as well to carry on doing the... Is it a Pal or a Pokemon series? Because we did the first, like, episode 0 where we looked at those cancelled designs. So, like, Dark Mutant, Boltmane, and... Oh, what was it called? Dragastrophe. They were cool. It was interesting to see what was happening with them. God, it was really not liking loading up the new bases and sharing the resources with my other apps. There we go. Just takes it a minute to render in all the assets and things, and then it seems to behave a bit better. Oh, we got some getting cores. I'm actually getting some of the best spheres in the game just for doing some quests. Giant pals. Fuck me, I'm getting some good shit. The crude is nice, the ore doesn't really matter. But ancient cores and a bunch of other resources, that's pretty sexy. And that's from the Celestial Sakura Cavern. So I mean, would I really bother with anything else? Because this is just mostly slabs and the cores. Slabs and cores. Desert Sanctum, probably wouldn't even bother doing. So the interesting one would be, because that needs 28, that needs a lot less regarding the pals. I think that gets me a little bit more reward. I need to go and level up a lot of my pals, because this should get that going. But I do need it to net me something good. Right. these ancient cores. What do I need for the... these? I need 5 of them. Can I make the incubators? Could make that, or I could save up and get the large incubator, which I think I would save up for. That's fair enough. Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Yeah, big weirdo. It's okay, dude, you could poop out those coins. He did it! He pooped out a stack of money. Part of me wonders if I would like to poop money, but then the rest of me is also painfully aware that pooping money would be painful. God, I've got more of these tech points. What am I doing? Fucking everything up. Right, let's have a look at some of these guys that we've recently caught. Let's just sort for now. Because these guys are all... because they're basically like in order of update. So these guys are all tied to Terraria. I think it's basically Herbal Forwards is tied to Terraria. Nyathia... Nyathia's actually got quite a wide variety of skills. Did I get a decent Starion? No, fair enough. See, I got some of these Yormantide Ignis. Yeah, because you're pretty sexy with the Diamond Body, the Serenity, and the Demon God. My stats are fucking huge. They're huge! I can also use Yormantide Ignis to research the max level kindling, which is handy. Mining level 4, so I could just assign Astagon as my miner now. I might do that. Have I still got Digtoiso? Or... nah. But I also have Knocklum there, so Knocklum's got way more in the work speed. You are, yeah, 157 versus 242. What else have we managed to catch? I've got lots of duplicates of some of these because I'm looking to compress them, so we do have pockets full of crap at the moment. Need to have a look at some of these, like, Terraria ones as well. It's actually a really nice enchanted sword. Oh gosh, I have... You know what, I think we're at a point where I need to stop for a bit because I've slept pretty awfully and I'm just yawning up a storm. I don't think it's fair to you guys as well for me to just be sitting here yawning away at you all. So I think we've been going for about 2.5 hours anyway, so that feels like a good point to have a look at raiding. So let me head back to the Just Chatting screen. If you are new or hanging about, you might not have seen the Just Chatting screen, but I'm pretty fond of it. I have been getting better at my rooms, and I like all the extra little bits of life I've managed to dot around the room. I think it's neat. Let's have a look and see who is online tonight. Cheers, Code. It's always lovely getting to hang out with everyone. And I've just not been on anywhere near enough lately. There's a lot of folk playing Resident Evil. To be fair, I'll be playing Resident Evil soon, but not any of the other ones. Ooh, Pearls is on. I have not caught Pearls in ages. Let's go and raid Pearls. Pearls is playing a bit of Minecraft on the Hearthstone SMP. Pearls is lovely. Met them through Chai, and they are absolutely lovely. So we'll jump over, see how Pearls is getting on. Because they usually do a lot of YouTube stuff as opposed to streaming. So it'd be nice to swing in and just say hi to him. But yeah, I will say love yous and leave yous. I will catch some of the guys on with American Truck Simulator tomorrow, so that'll be a good laugh. We'll flip some cargo, go bankrupt. It'll be good fun. We've got Abiotic Factor on Saturday, so I might take a little break on Friday. But I'll try and make sure I'm streaming fairly regularly again. With that, of course, I will love you and leave you. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I will catch you next time. Oh, if I press the button... That's not the button. That's not the button. That's the button. Bye!